Hey guys, check out Alfawise H96 Mini TV box. It's powered by Amlogic T962E chipset, and here are stuff that you will get in the package. The user manual. So in English, just go through it and get started. And you have the usual HDMI cable and power adapter. It will come based on your country plug, so no worry about it. Alright, let's have a closer look on the box itself. The build quality is so-so with plastic housing. I don't like the sharp edges, but thankfully you're not going to touch it every day. Just keep beside your TV. Here are the input-output that it have, and the usual stuff. And except one thing, you have a HDMI input. Let's have a look closer later on. Yep, this is Alfawise. As you can see, I'm come with 2 gig of RAM and 16 gig of eMMC. Let's have a closer look then. It takes around 35 seconds to boot up, and here's the interface, the launcher itself, a very nice one by the way. I have 3 main important stuff, and after you click on the apps, you can check on all the apps that you have installed and built-in apps as well. So, very interactive interface, nonetheless. I like it. Okay. Let's have a look on the setting and the information. So, these are the basic Android stuff. No extra modification here. So, it's using the 7.1.2 Android versions and the latest build that I have. Here are Antutu benchmark result. You score around 33k. Not the best. As you can see, the 3D score is only around 3k, and the CPU around 12k, something like that. The average TV box result, nonetheless. And then for A1 SD bench result, okay, the built-in internal memory is quite good, which have 73 megabyte per second for reading, and for writing is around 60 meg. So the RAM is a usual one, the 2700 something. And as for the external storage based on the USB 2 port, quite standard. As you can see, it's around 22 for reading, and the 3 meg a bit low for writing. Not sure it's my external hard disk problem or not. So SD card slot also USB 2 standard. 3D Mark score based on Ice Storm Extreme test. It got around 4100. Not the best out there, but still can run the casual 3D games. No worry about that. And here the Geekbench score for those who are interested. Personally, I don't know how this score means, so the single core score and the multi-score, just for your reference. For a box that don't have any external antenna, I'm very impressed for this H96 Mini box. It have an outstanding, excellent Wi-Fi speed. And besides speed, the range is also excellent. This is a score that I got on the 2.4 gig, around 52 megabit per second. That is top speed that I can get for 2.4. And as for 5 gig AC bandwidth is top 200 above. That is the performance that you won't see on a budget TV box. As for the eternal speed, well, is limit also 100 meg only, so this is the best result that you can get. So personally, just go for the AC Wi-Fi connection for get the most bandwidth out there. Nothing special about the DRM as a budget TV box, so no HD Netflix here as expected. But you get root access in return. Yep. So you can use ad-free, something like that, or any apps that require root access. You're good to go. Alright, here are the TV apps for the HDMI input. So basically, you can display out all the source from outside. For example, right now I'm using Astro AEC Connect Contain. But one thing, I'm not sure why it don't have any recorded built-in. You can just change the picture setting, sound, something like that. No recorder. So what's the use for the input? Let me know. As for video playback performance, it's good. It can support up to 4K H265 standard, up to 60 frames per second, smoothly. And as usual, it can't play the Samsung 4K trailer that I have. This one, it will lag just like other chipset, except for the high silicon one. And 60 frames per second on H264 as well. It will shutter a bit. This is known for standard TV box out there. Only high silicon chipset can play back smoothly on this one as well. But I'm not sure why this track can't be played smoothly. You can see some micro shutter here. This should be able to play back smoothly. Not sure why. As for normal 4K content, no worry. It can play back very smooth. So just a little bit, maybe some codec compatibility issue or something like that. But on the most of the 4K video out there, it can play back smoothly. No worry about that. And same apply to the 3D source that you have. Maybe you have a 3D TV or projector, something like that. Just you can output. So here that's the thing that it can output. How high the bitrate can go? From the test that I've run, 90 megabit test passed. However, when I enter playback 140 megabits test like this one jellyfish file, as you can see, it start to loading and shutter here a little bit, hang here like that. So anything below 100 I think is okay for this box to run. How about game stream performance based on NVIDIA cards through Moonlight apps? Well, the graphic is okay through wireless or eternal lens connection. However, the response, the lagness is quite high, even though the latency is low. Not sure why. As for Miracast wireless casting, good, but it will shutter sometime. So not a perfect one, but still working. Just a little bit shuttering from time to time. 3D performance is okay only, so rest assured that all the casual 3D games is working fine, smoothly. Just don't expect you can get high frame rate on extreme 3D game like Alfawise, something like that. This Mali GPU can't perform at its best on these games. To take note on that. Well, that's it. This is Alfawise H96 Mini TV box. It comes with a nice remote control with all the shortcut button on top. Good for the normal usage, mixed performance TV box. So choose it wisely, but it comes with HDMI input. That's it. Thumb up if you like this video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you again. Peace out.